Are store brand products really cheaper than their name brand counterparts? That's what we're gonna find out on today's name brand versus store brand meal Smackdown. Welcome to Gary Talks Money, the finance channel without the gimmicks. My name is Gary, and today we are making breakfast, and we're gonna be trying to do it on a budget. Something that you hear a lot is that store brand products are cheaper than name brand products. I wanna find out how much cheaper they actually are, and I wanna see how much money I can save by making a meal out of store brand products instead of name brand products. In front of me, I have two sets of products. One is the name brand set of products, and the other is the exact same set of store brand products. When I did my shopping, I did my best to find the exact same size and style of products, so the only difference here should be the brand. For my name brand products, I decided to pick up the leading name brands that my local grocery store had in stock. For the store brands, I decided to go with all one store brand. I picked Kroger store brand products. This is not sponsored, I just decided to get everything in one place because that was what was most convenient. Now let's take a moment and compare the prices of our individual products to see what we're working with. The first product that we picked up was a 16-ounce package of thick cut bacon. The Kroger brand thick cut bacon is $4.59 for the package. Compare that to the name brand Oscar Mayer thick cut bacon, that is $10.99 for the same size package. The second product that we picked up was a dozen large white eggs. Kroger's store brand eggs cost $2.49. Compare that to the Eggland's Best brand, that is $4.49. The next product that we picked up was this 24-ounce bottle of original pancake syrup. Kroger's store brand pancake syrup costs $2.49. Compare that to Mrs. Butterworth's original pancake syrup, that costs $4.49. The next product that we picked up was a 12.3-ounce package of home-style frozen waffles. Kroger's store brand product costs $2.49, while the name brand Eggo waffles cost $3.19. The last product that we picked up was a 52-ounce bottle of original pulp-free orange juice. Kroger's store brand orange juice costs $3.49, while the name brand Simply orange juice costs $4.39. The grand total for our Kroger store brand products was $15.55, while the grand total for our name brand products was quite a bit higher at $27.55. Now let's prepare breakfast out of both sets of ingredients and see which meal ends up being cheaper. All right, I've got my name brand meal here on the right and my store brand meal here on the left. I'm gonna have a taste test here in just a second, but first I wanna start off with some observations. Both of these meals visually look almost identical. If you told me that these meals were made out of different ingredients, I would have a really hard time believing you. I would have to look very, very closely. The waffles look pretty much the same. The bacon, not a huge difference. The eggs look pretty much identical. There's a slight color difference between the two juices, but other than that, these look virtually the same. So that's a really good start. Let's go ahead and have a taste test and see what the two meals taste like. I'm gonna start with my name brand meal right over here. I'm gonna start with a bite of eggs first. Pretty standard. Let's go with the bacon here. Very hefty bacon, very meaty looking. Very good bacon and eggs. Now let's try the waffle. This is an Eggo home-style waffle. I don't have butter, I'm just doing the waffle with some syrup. We're gonna try our Mrs. Butterworth's syrup here, and let's have a taste test and see what it tastes like together. This is gonna be a little bit messy. Really classic combination, exactly what you expect. Nice crispy waffle, syrup. Tastes exactly like pancake syrup that you remember from childhood. It's a delicious meal. I have no complaints. It tastes very good. Let's wash it down with a little bit of this Simply orange juice. I love Simply Orange. It's very expensive, but it's a very good orange juice. It always tastes very fresh. So I like that. Very good flavor. All right, let's move on to our Kroger meal, our store brand meal here. Start with the same thing. Let me start with some eggs. Really no discernible flavor difference between these store brand eggs and the Eggland's Best. Pretty standard eggs. Now let's try our bacon. Slightly thinner strip of bacon. It looked pretty fatty when I was preparing it, but honestly with it cooked, it doesn't look bad at all. Very good flavor. Not as thick, not quite as meaty, but still delicious. For bacon, it's very good. Now let's try the waffle. This is Kroger's home style frozen waffle. Again, this looks exactly like the Eggo waffle. Let's see if it tastes like it. And this is paired with Kroger's original pancake syrup. Pretty standard breakfast waffle. I can't notice a big difference between the Eggo and the Kroger waffle. It just tastes like a pretty standard frozen breakfast waffle. All right, let's finish it off with the Kroger original pulp-free orange juice and see whether it tastes anything like this Simply Orange. It's very good. It's very sweet. It doesn't have quite the same flavor profile as the Simply Orange, but it's a very good orange juice. I have no complaints. It's sweet. It doesn't have any bitterness. I have no complaints as far as the orange juice is concerned. All right, wrapping up here, I think these were both excellent meals. I did not notice a big difference between the quality of these two meals at all. And I think it was an excellent showing by our Kroger store brand products. Let's go product by product and see what the big differences were, if there were any. First of all, the waffles tasted pretty much identical to me. If I had to do a blind taste test, I probably couldn't tell the two waffles apart, whether it was the store brand or the name brand. The eggs, again, there really wasn't a big difference between the eggs to me. One of them didn't have a different or better flavor. They were pretty much identical in my opinion. As far as the bacon is concerned, I think that the name brand bacon was slightly thicker and meatier. Not a huge difference in flavor. Other than the cut and the thickness, that was pretty much the only differences that I spotted. Comparing the two orange juices, I think the Simply Orange has a slightly fresher, bolder flavor of the two. That's not saying that the Kroger orange juice is bad, it just has a slightly different flavor. As far as the syrups are concerned, I didn't notice a difference between the flavors of the syrups. They both tasted great, so not a big difference there. Now let's talk about the price difference between these two meals. My store brand meal cost me $2.82 per pair, while my name brand meal cost me $5.16 per pair. That's a $2.34 difference between these two meals. That means that my name brand meal cost me 83% more to make than the store brand meal does. Having tasted both of these meals, I don't think that there was a drastic difference between the two, and I certainly wouldn't pay 83% more for the name brand products over the store brand products. So in this case, the store brand products definitely win price-wise. Flavor-wise, they definitely hold their own. I don't see any reason to pay more and buy these name brand products when you can have just as good an experience with the store brand products. So store brand products win, save yourself some money, buy the store brand. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, check out the link in the description below. I'll have a link to one of my YouTube Shorts playlists. If you enjoyed this video, be sure you hit the like button and please consider subscribing. Let me know what you thought about this comparison in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.